So, Vivek Anna, thank you so much for joining the call. We've been waiting for your call since long time. So, Annato
I,
Munugodu, we had great interaction at Munugodu, and we
yeah.
participated in the campaign and everything. So, little brief about Vivek ji. Vivek Anna was elected to the 15th Lok Sabha from Peddapalli Constituency. He was a member of Coal Committee and Steel Committee, and many more committees he held. So, formerly he is the advisor of State Government of Telangana for interstate relations. He runs most popular channel V6, which is very prominent in Telangana, and also a Telugu daily called Velugu. Um, so, yeah, people are joining. Just I'm admitting them. So, August 29th, Anna actually joined the BJP. Since then, he's working relentlessly to improve BJP and making sure that BJP gets into power in 2023. Vivek Anna was also instrumental in the transition of Komatireddy Rajgopal into BJP, and as well many other leaders he actually brought into BJP. And thanks for that, Anna. BJP has become really vibrant because of your efforts, and we expect this much. We expect more from the leaders of Telangana right now, especially you and Rajgopal Anna, Itel Rajendra Anna, all of you. So the first question, we'll start with questions, Anna. So do you think BJP gets into power in 2023 in Telangana? And what steps are you taking to bring it to power?
Actually, I'll just give a little bit brief about when I joined BJP.
Yeah.
As you all know, BJP vote percentage in Telangana was around 10% when I joined. And slowly, party has been growing. Modi ji's image is very positive and strong in Telangana, because during the COVID time, he took so many measures to elevate the poor, and he saw that ration is given to about 80 crore people. So there is a free vaccine for all the people, more than 140 crore people vaccines. So the good measures which Modi Garu took, and there's a strong positive BJP image. So with that, we were able to, all of us, all the leaders put together in BJP, we were able to strengthen the party in Telangana. And today we can proudly say we have a vote share around 35%, plus minus here and there. So we are on a strong foundation now, to grow further. So I think in 2023, BJP has a very good opportunity to come to power. BJP, as you know, is a very strong organization, organizationally, because they have a lot of systems, and the BJP workers always are proactive, and the systems are very, very strong in BJP. So I am confident that with the strong network below, with the party workers participating in every program, and always propagating how BJP should strengthen, I am very confident that we will be able to come to power in 2023. But before that, we need a couple of things for us to take care. And couple of things are mainly the leadership should attract some more good leaders into the party. Some of the rural areas where our candidates need to be strengthened. And I think the system is already set in BJP on how to come to power. So I feel strongly that we will be in a position to see that KCR, because KCR is a very strong opponent, and as you know, there are a lot of anti-incumbency going on. There's a strong family rule. There is a lot of corruption, and we have, I can say proudly, that in the last 3 years, we have been able to create an anti-KCR feeling in the state. So all BJP needs to do is take advantage of that, which we are getting already from the people, and strengthen it to see that whatever countermeasures, because now KCR is very active. He is taking a lot of countermeasures, and we need to have a game plan to counter those countermeasures. And BJP is well equipped to handle such kind of situations. So I'm confident that BJP will definitely come to power in 2023.
Yeah, sure, Anna. Friends, the floor is open for questions. If anyone has a question, please raise your hand and unmute yourself and you can ask. Or else I'll have another question for Anna. Yes, Tirupati, Anna. You go ahead.
యా నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం తిరుపతి గారు.
నా పేరు తిరుపతయ్య.
Ah.
సో నేను మాది వరంగల్ నుండి పరకాల.
Okay. Ah.
సో విలేజెస్ లో ఎలా ఉన్నదండి? డు వి హ్యావ్ ప్రతి విలేజ్ లో బీజేపీ వర్కర్స్ వాలంటీర్స్ ఉన్నారా?
మీరు ఈ ప్రశ్న, ఎవ్రీబడి ఇస్ లిటిల్ concerned about this issue. Many people raise this point. ఏమని విలేజెస్ లో ఉందా బీజేపీ సింబల్ ఉన్నదా అని చెప్పి చాలా మంది ఈ ప్రశ్న వేస్తున్నారు. యాక్చువల్లీ నిన్న కొన్ని మార్మూర్ ప్రాంతాలలో, మంత్రిలో, చెన్నూరులో ఐ బీన్ గోయింగ్ అరౌండ్ మా పార్టీ తరఫున స్ట్రీట్ మీటింగ్స్ పెట్టిన. We are addressing a lot of these street meetings, and I am very glad to inform you that there is a lot of response to the rural people in respect of Kamalam Gurtu, Modi ji and BJP. Actually, the people in the villages are looking for a strong anti-KCR platform. It's a party, and I think the Modi gari image ఏదైతే బిల్డ్ అయిందో during COVID time, what kind of measures Modi ji has taken. 10 kilola BMO. Right now we are giving another 5 kilos. Kisan Yojana kinda వాళ్ళకి 6,000 rupees వస్తుంది. So there is the semblance of BJP all over the rural areas also. What BJP needs is, we don't have strong candidates in few constituencies. We need to get these people online, on board, and definitely the feeling which is there. Actually, I'm not able to speak very openly about this, but there's a strong pro-Modi, pro-BJP feeling coming across in the villages. Because now what I see, people are shifting their earlier villages lo velnappudu, they used to ask me borewells, maku drinking water, maku borewells kavali, maku school education ki kavali. But today when I go into the rural areas, they are asking more for funds for temples. They are asking more funds for Chhatrapati Shivaji programs. So there is a small pro-BJP feeling going on in their villages. It is, if a strong leaders come in those places, definitely BJP will have a strong base in the rural areas also.
Sure.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
One point, Tirupati garu, whenever a BJP worker is there, one guy is equivalent to 100 of any other party. So even if 100 strong BJP workers are there, they really work hard, and they are able to reach the message to the people.
Sure.
యా అది నేను ఒప్పుకుంటా. కాకపోతే ఈ మనకు అన్ని సెంట్రల్ స్కీమ్స్, మీరు ఇందాక రైతు బంధు అవన్నీ ఉన్నారు కదా, అవన్నీ మా స్కీమ్స్ అని ప్రచారం చేసుకుంటాను కదా వీళ్ళు.
చేసుకుంటున్నారు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఇదే చేసేది ఉంది బీజేపీకి, కార్యకర్తలకు అన్ని చోట్ల. ఎందుకంటే 5 years back బీజేపీ అండ్ టిఆర్ఎస్ హ్యాడ్ ఎ సటిల్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. ఎక్కువ అగ్రెసివ్ పోవద్దు, బీజేపీ ఈజ్ నాట్ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ అని సటిల్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ఉండే. అయితే ద బీజేపీ వాజ్ నాట్ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ ప్రొపగేటింగ్ ది స్కీమ్స్. ఎక్కువ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ లేదు కదా బీజేపీకి ఇక్కడ, ఎందుకు మనకని దే డెంట్ డూ ఇట్. బట్ నౌ బీజేపీ ఈజ్ ఇన్ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్ పొజిషన్. వీళ్ళు ప్రొపగేట్ చేస్తున్నారు మా స్కీమ్స్ ఇన్ని ఉన్నాయని. జనరలీ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ, పంచాయత్స్ లో కూడా ఇప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్ ఫండింగ్ ఇస్తున్నారు. నేషనల్ హైవేస్ లో దే హావ్ గివెన్ over a period of 8 years, 1 lakh crores for highways in Telangana, for both rural roads and highways. So there's a lot of work going on in Telangana based on central government funds also. So people are able to appreciate and understand that these kind of funds are also coming from the center.
And the next question, Pradeep Mangala. Pradeep, go ahead.
Oh, hey Vivek, how are you?
Hi, Pradeep.
So, me and Vivek go a long way. In fact, recently, Vivek, US Kochinappudu, I was fortunate enough to host him for dinner at my house.
Where do you stay, Pradeep?
Orlando, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah. So, Vivek, Naku, a lot of good things that you've mentioned about what the central government is doing in Telangana, which is very good to hear, and it's like music to my ears to hear that BJP has such a good chance. మన నార్త్ ఇండియాలో అంతా చూస్తాం కానీ nothing will make me more happy than to see BJP, the lotus bloom in my home state. So దానికోసము I firmly believe, I'm sure everybody who likes Modi feels the same way. Somehow I feel that I am the world's biggest Modi fan. So my question is, my two concerns are this, and you may have already mentioned, addressed some of this in what you just said. Okati is TRS is very cash rich and they're going to pump too much money into the election campaign. And number two is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I've read in news that TRS has signed up with IPAC, Prashant Kishore, and he has his company has a very good track record. So so my question is that how do we counter these two things to help BJP? I mean, the Prashant Kishore effect and the TRS pumping in all this money and cash into the campaign.
Yeah, two good questions, Pradeep. I remember when I met you over dinner, you also mentioned how BJP can be more strengthened in Telangana. We did have a chat on that.
Right.
And we are proceeding in that direction, actually, if you see. And Prashant Kishore effect, actually, I think Prashant Kishore effect in Telangana will not be to a great extent as it has been in other states. Actually, literally is wound up in Telangana. Now KCR is actually doing the campaign by himself, KCR and KTR. So strongly I feel we are in a position to counter Prashant Kishore even if he comes. Because there are so many issues which we can do, and we have already shown them how this works in GHMC, Dubbak, Huzurabad and Mungod elections. We have been able to give a one-to-one fight on the social media front and on also the issues which KCR and Prashant Kishore are taking up. What you mentioned about the funding, it's a fact that KCR has huge tons of money. He has been spending money left, right and center in all elections. In the by-elections, more than 700 to 800 crores he has been spending on all the by-elections. But I know BJP has the issue on funding, but I think the organizational strength which BJP has, TRS cannot manage, cannot compete with us. And I think with a little bit of good friends, we will be able to give a good fight. There is a plan for this on how to see that KCR is paid back in his own coin. So we need to work on it. It's not an easy job. It is a tough job. And knowing how BJP does on all these things, we need to be a little methodical and see that we are able to counter him effectively. I think it is a tough job, Pradeep, but we have to work on it. We will work on it. This is what, nobody thought, we would win Dubai. With the amount of money we spent was peanuts in front of what KCR spent in all the by-elections. But still, we were able to do it. And I think if there is a will, there is a way, and we have the will. So,
Vivek Anna,
absolutely. So the one thing I'm going to just say, Vivek, is that, our heart and soul, everything is with you and with the BJP. And, we just want to send a lot of good wishes, positive vibes, and just wish you all the best. And if there's anything that there's not much we can do sitting in the US, but if there is anything at all, please let us know. We will do our bit to help BJP and you win in Telangana.
So,
thanks.
Vivek Anna, when we go back to Munugodu elections, అక్కడ డబ్బులు వాళ్ళే మాత్రమే పంచగలిగినారు కానీ they were not allowing BJP to spend money at all on the villages. So, I mean, for the కార్యకర్త వాళ్ళకున్న ఖర్చులైనా they have to have some money to spend, eat even, right? Nothing was spent. ఎక్కడ ఆగిపోయినాయి. అప్పుడు how could you handle this situation in the next elections?
That was one of the biggest setback for us in the Munugodu by-elections, because the police was all over the place. They didn't allow us to move around. So there were a lot of issues in Munugodu. But in general elections, what happens? The concentration is not on one constituency. It will be spread over 119 constituencies. And I think we will be better well prepared. We'll have to see that the election commission is more stronger at that point of time. And generally what happens is, in these general elections, when there is a mood against the ruling government, and when there is a mood in the people's mind for a change, the police attitude also will change. People attitude also will change. So I think we cannot compare what happened in Munugodu with the coming general elections. Coming general elections, the environment will be Vatavarnam will be totally different. And we can see a lot of change in the attitude of the police and the officials. Yes, some places they overdo, but still there is a little change. And I'm sure in the coming days, when people keep on coming out openly against the government, we will see more changes in these people. So ultimately, we have to create a trend. We have to create a good environment. And it is a challenge. It is not an easy challenge. It is a difficult challenge. But I'm sure when there is a challenge, a difficult challenge only, all of our heads should be put together, and we will try to make it a success.
Sure.
Hello, Vivek.
Yeah.
Hello, Vivek. It's Ramesh.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Ramesh.
Hi, Vivek. Question. Congratulations on you being elected as the National Budget Committee educator, whatever, or educator thing.
Not elected, it is nominated, Ramesh.
Nominated. My question is,
Congrats.
How is the, budget impression of the people, and especially Telangana people? So what will be its effect on the elections, you think, for BJP?
Yeah, I think it's a very relevant. In the coming elections, people will keep asking. I think the kind of measures the Prime Minister has taken. First, I think we should congratulate the Prime Minister for giving such a budget which is very people inclusive. And in these difficult times where we are seeing so many countries going through hardships, both in Europe, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, many of the countries actually, in those circumstances also, India is doing very well with a 6.9% GDP growth rate. And with the kind of investments he has made in the infrastructure, 10 lakh crores is the investments the government is going to make this year in infrastructure. So this will create more jobs. This will create more opportunities for people. And whenever there is a good economic activity, the circulation of money increases. So it is a very proactive budget. And I'm sure it's the job of the state BJP to take it to the people, to say how BJP is working at the center, how BJP ruled states are being re-elected because of the good work they're doing. Because this double bedroom house scheme which is there in Telangana, except I think even if the ones which are going to get completed will not cross more than 70,000-80,000 or 1 lakh max. Whereas in the states like UP, they constructed 50 lakh Modi houses. In Maharashtra, they constructed 30 lakh Modi houses. So this opportunity which people need. So also for the health, Ayushman Bharat 5 lakh scheme is there. The state government doesn't want to implement that scheme. Only now, in the last 1-2 months, they started doing. But if BJP comes to power, we are interested in giving 5 + 5 lakhs from the state. So at least 10 lakhs, because now people want to go to corporate hospitals for treatment. The cost of medical treatment in India is increasing. So these are the things. Plus on education front. This government has just not done anything on the education front. He said, I'm putting up Gurukul. First few years, he tried to do something, but he is not able to continue to sustain that model. So more funds need to be given in the education sector. And I think Bharatiya Janata Party is going to concentrate on these things. And I think one of the most important things is good governance is one thing which we want to promise the people, which KCR has failed miserably. Because people definitely, my impression, I feel, there's a strong anti-family feeling in the people. And this corruption which KCR is doing, because people are all aware how many lakhs of crores of rupees has been made in irrigation projects, mainly Kaleshwaram, Mission Bhagirathi, all these kind of things people are definitely realizing, because they're not getting the benefits of these kind of things. So I think
Vivek Anna, these scams have gone nowhere. Like, nobody has been arrested yet. So on that front, what progress is being made?
Please, Shrikandar, just repeat the question.
I mean, the scams that happened, on Kaleshwaram, all those, it's not moving forward at all. No one has been arrested. Even Kavita, she is also very much into the liquor scam, right? The proof also has arrived, but still nothing is moving on, right?
See, such kind of things, what happens is, by the time they collect information, because once the government moves, it has to be 100% pakka. I mean, they cannot go back. Courts cannot turn down these kind of decisions which the government is taking. And I think they are going in the right way. The liquor scam action definitely will be taken against Kavita. Action will be taken on Kaleshwaram also, because there is strong evidence. The last 3 years, they have spent 1,25,000 crores on the project. Not a drop of drinking water has been given from Kaleshwaram project. Actually, what cleverly the Chief Minister has done is, he has added Yellampalli, Sriram Sagar project, Midman, all these projects which were already constructed as the Kaleshwaram project. So whenever water comes from these projects, he claims that it is Kaleshwaram water. So he is actually trying to mislead the people of Telangana by saying this. Actually, really, if you see whatever water they pumped from Kaleshwaram, they had to again release the gates, because water was coming from the top. This is basically a design problem which KCR has committed, and mainly because he wanted to make commissions by shifting the water project from Tumaniatta to Kaleshwaram. Because from Tumaniatta, it is a gravity flow which is coming from top to bottom. Whereas in Kaleshwaram, it is going from down to top. And when water comes from Godavari, Yellampalli, then that water needs to be released. And actually, we have already incurred more than 2,000 crores for this electricity cost for this project. So I'm confident, definitely, we are giving a lot of evidence. Action will be taken at an appropriate time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vivek. Thank you for the information, and we really want you and Modi government to win Telangana because it's the most corrupt-free government. Good luck to you.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Ramesh.
Frank garu meer emana adutara?
Vivek, hi Vivek.
Hi.
I've been observing, you've been fighting this fight for so many years, almost like more than 10, 15 years. At least, things seems to be, positive at this time that BJP is going to win the state, and hopefully, you're going to be elevated to a much higher position, because that's what our hope is, and pray for you and wishes for you, and continue to keep up the fight. And we appreciate all you're doing for the state there.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. I always feel do your work, leave the posts and all. They keep coming, they keep going. But I must say that when I was nominated for this 9-member panel for creating budget awareness across the country, that was one way of BJP recognizing my
Absolutely.
contribution to the party. And actually, I've really worked very hard, even when I was in TRS, during Telangana agitation, where the Telangana was not there. I actually developed the party and the feeling for Telangana in many rural areas. And the same thing I'm doing now in BJP. And I'm confident that with some kind of support from Delhi and our colleagues in Telangana, we will definitely take this state to a path of growth, not the path of family rule, corruption, dictatorship. Actually, the police and the good institutions in Telangana are getting screwed up. I think that is the biggest negative contribution of KCR to Telangana. He destroyed all the good institutions. So now there are no institutions. They are just whatever whims and fancies the chief minister thinks in the night, they just get implemented the next day. So I think most of the things like the Dharani portal is such a big scam actually. We are also trying to highlight the negative points. But here, most of the lands have now come into the grip of the local MLAs. Because if the local MLA says remove this from the prohibited list, collector is removing. If not, if there is an opposition, if somebody is in the opposition, his lands are put in the prohibited list. So there is a mafia-like thing going on in Telangana on this Dharani portal, on the lands issue, on the sand issue. So things are not good, properly governed in Telangana. I think people want a change, and they are looking for a change.
Keep up the good fight, and we'll see you soon.
We have next meeting with Krishna garu. Krishna garu, go ahead. We have 15 more minutes.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు కృష్ణ పుట్టపర్తి డల్లాస్ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
హాయ్ అండి.
స్వతహాగా నేను ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ వాడిని, కాకపోతే తెలంగాణకు నాకు చాలా ఇది ఉంది కాబట్టి తెలంగాణ పాలిటిక్స్ చాలా ఫాలో చేస్తాను. ఓన్లీ తెలంగాణ పాలిటిక్స్, నాట్ ఆంధ్ర పాలిటిక్స్. ఎనీవే, మీరు స్కామ్ గురించి మాట్లాడారు, ల్యాండ్ స్కామ్స్ గురించి, కానీ ఇది మీకు సంబంధం లేదు. కాకపోతే బీజేపీకి చెడ్డ పేరు రావచ్చా, దాని గురించి మీరు ఏ స్కామ్ అంటే, ఇప్పుడు నేను తొలి వెలుగులో ఈయన జడ్సన్ గారు వచ్చి ఒక దీని గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఎప్పుడు 2010లో IIHM, ఇది ఇండియన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ హోటల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అండ్ సంథింగ్, గచ్చిబౌలిలో 13 ఎకరాల భూమి అప్పుడు కాంగ్రెస్ గవర్నమెంట్ వాళ్ళు దానికి అలాట్ చేశారట. ఎవరు, రేణుకా చౌదరి ఉన్నప్పుడు. దాంట్లో 8 ఎకరాలు 5 ఎకరాలు వేరేగా రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకుని, ఇప్పుడు 8 ఎకరాలు ఒక ఈయన రాజన్ గారు ఎవరు ఉన్నారు, సెక్రటరీ, ఐటీ సెక్రటరీ, ఆయన ఒక వివేక్ అగర్వాల్ అనే రాజస్థానీకి అది ఇచ్చారట. ఆ డబ్బు ఆ 8 ఎకరాలు బ్యాంకులో ఇది పెట్టి ఈ టుక్ అబౌట్ 100 crores 120 crores తీసుకుని, ఇప్పుడు అది 30 crores ఏదో ఇది హోటల్ కట్టి అది అలాగే మిగిలిపోయింది. ఆ ల్యాండ్ ఇప్పుడు వీళ్ళు, ఆ డబ్బులు లేదు, ఎక్కడ పోయిందో తెలియదు. ఇప్పుడు ఆ ల్యాండ్ని వాళ్ళు ఇది చేస్తాము, మేము ఇది ఆక్షన్ పెడుతున్నాము అని చెప్పి అంటున్నారు. కాకపోతే అది ఈయన జడ్సన్ గారని ఒక ఆయన ఎవరో వస్తుంటారు. ఆయన ఏదో ఆర్టీఏ డాక్యుమెంట్ తీసుకొని ఆయన ఏం చేశారు, ఆయన ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్కి లెటర్ రాశారు. తర్వాత ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్ ఆఫీస్ నుంచి మన దీనికి కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారికి వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చేసారు, డెప్యూట్ చేశారు. యా, ఇప్పుడు క్వశ్చన్ ఏమంటే ఆయన కిషన్ రెడ్డి గారు దాని మీద ఏం మాట్లాడడం లేదు అని ఇప్పుడు దే ట్రైంగ్ టు పుట్ మడ్ ఆన్ దిస్ థింగ్ బీజేపీ. వీళ్ళు ఏమి యాక్షన్ తీసుకోవట్లేదు బీజేపీ వాళ్ళు
అంటే.
नमस्ते जी। नमस्ते कैसा है जी?
नमस्ते जी, नमस्ते. మన శ్యామ్ జీ,
मीटिंग
सूर्या जी नमस्ते. सूर्या जी from Tamil Nadu.
थैंक यू जी.
Surya ji, you are still in US? Surya ji, you are still in US? Vivek Anna. Surya ji తెలుసు కదా మీకు, he is a BJP Tamil Nadu secretary.
Yes. We're meeting him here in Orlando.
Oh, in Orlando. Okay. Sure, Vamshi. Thank you for making him join the call.
So can I reply to Krishna first?
You guys carry on. I'm getting out of here too.
Yeah.
Good.
Krishna, so actually this is the land allotment, giving land and all. It's a state government subject. Kishan Reddy Garu can only write to the state government again, and like a process, Prime Minister has forwarded the letter to Kishan Reddy Garu, but it's for the state government to see whether the land allotment was done properly or not, or if the land allotted is being utilized properly or not. So I think it's for state government. We'll also, if there's a really some truth in the scam, we will also take it up from the party side and see that misuse of such allotments do not take place. So we will try to highlight. I'll also get some information. I can also be in touch with you offline. And if you have some information, please give us. We'll work on it and highlight.
అన్ని ఫాలో చేస్తుంటారు తెలంగాణ పాలిటిక్స్, ప్రతి ఛానల్లో చేరుతుంటారు. మీ ఛానల్ బాగా చూస్తుంటారు V6.
Thank you, sir.
Question. Mohan నీకేమన్నా క్వశ్చన్ ఉందా?
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Sure, Krishna garu.
Thank you.
So, hello, yeah, Vivek Garu. This is Mohan from Dallas.
Yeah. Hi.
So actually, so I know BJP maybe they have all the strategies and plans to just for all the constituencies, but I'm really know some constituencies we don't even have much strength in BJP, like Jagitial, Dharmapuri constituency. There were no strong candidates. I don't know how are they BJP parties concentrating in all the constituencies or focusing only just few 60 or 70 so that just they get majority, or what is the plan?
Mohan Garu, I just tell you one thing. Things have changed in Dharmapuri now. Things are very positive. And in Jagtial also, what you're saying is definitely we need to strengthen the party. I did mention in the beginning of the meeting, there are some constituencies where we need to work a little bit more harder. We need to get some good party workers into the party, some good candidates into the party. There are certain places which needs to be strengthened, and we are in that process. In the next 3 months, you will see that we will make a very good impact in most of the constituencies, and we will be on the road for winning between 65 to 70 seats. I'll be very much interested in betting on this number, and we can definitely discuss this issue after the elections are over. But as you rightly mentioned, there is a need for us to work on this, and we are working on that.
Because now this, I know there is a lot of anti on the TRS party, but now this other parties also just coming into this picture, right? This, I don't know about Pawan Kalyan and this Chandrababu or this what is that Rajshekar Reddy daughter. So these are all coming in Telangana politics. Are they going to split this anti-TRS votes that way? Is it KCR strategy? So at least they split all the anti-TRS votes and BJP won't get major share, because anyway Muslims will not be supporting, means not get much votes in Telangana. That's what I feel for BJP. And then this other parties, like if they take like 5-6% of the share also, this will become very difficult for BJP, right? So some strategy going on the TRS side. I don't know how we are trying to like just plan for those kind of issues.
No, you have a very strong point on that, but I'll just give a reply for that kind of a strategy. As you rightly said, KCR's strategy is to split the TRS vote. But what happens is this anti-KCR feeling which is coming, definitely people will again see who is the likely winner, who is going to form the government. So we are, one of the things we are propagating in Telangana is to have a double engine sarkar, both in the state and in the center, which will benefit the people. So actually, if you see what has happened in Dubak, what has happened in Huzurabad and Munugod, people have shifted to BJP because they felt BJP is the only guys who can fight against KCR. So whatever the new parties are coming and others are trying to get a foothold in Telangana, slowly people stop going towards them, and they'll go towards the party which has the strength to fight KCR. And I can tell you, BJP is the only party on which a little bit of confidence is coming. See, I have to admit that at one point of time or earlier, Congress had that vantage position of being the alternate. But over a period of time, because of various reasons, when 12 MLAs have switched to TRS, people are also feeling, what is the use of voting for Congress? So that is how the shift is taking towards BJP. And BJP needs to create a good trend in the coming days to see that they are the only alternate party, and we will get benefit out of it.
Next question, one by Karan Garu, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Vivek, how are you?
Yeah, hi Karan.
Right, doing good. Hey, I follow, and I'm a big fan of BJP. I probably spend an hour watching news about BJP and all these YouTube debates and all that. And the way I feel is that the aspirational India is at a point that that it can really take off, provided the government comes with the right kind of policies, like the way it's doing now. I think if the BJP doesn't come to power, I think whatever gains India made, there will be a big loss. And it's at a point where it can really take off, that it can truly become a Vishwaguru, And I see that looking at some of the statistics, looks like age 50 to 30 years and 30 to 45 years, the support for Modi is like in 60 to 75% range. So what are you guys doing to target the younger voters who are coming, into the picture now? Because they are the ones who are going to make the future India. And the other point is that what I've noticed that the BJP has excellent the spokesperson, but still I feel that somebody like Anand Ranganathan, who within 10 minutes can destroy every other person who is debating against with pure facts, and the facts are so crystal clear that it's hard to it's hard to counter those facts because facts speak for themselves. So the question is, are you guys getting spokesperson or people in that mold that within 10 minutes they can really get the point across? And second thing is that maybe I don't see those ads over there. Do you guys put up posters or even movie theaters or in TV ads? Just 10 bullet points. I mean, the kind of work done in last 10 years is tremendous, what BJP has done. I mean, it took 67 years to add, to make a 0.02 trillion economy to 1.5 million economy. In 9 years, we added 1.5 million to the trillion to the Indian economy in terms of US dollars. I think that change is big. So by 2030, we're expecting to be 5 million economy, and by probably 2040, we're going to be 20 million economy. It's amazing. The opportunities are amazing. And I truly hope, I think what you guys are doing and what you're doing is, I think, it's not just for us; it's for the progeny. I mean, it's. I think I really admire what you guys are doing.
Any question, Bhaiya, for you? Yeah.
I think that's my comments. I just want to know what
Karan
Vivek has to say.
Okay.
I just want to strengthen what he's telling. I think this is what this budget also actually sent a message to people. One is government is concentrating a lot on skill development. They want more people to be skilled so that they they get good jobs. They also do a good work when they go there. So government is concentrating on skill development one way. Second way they are concentrating is on education. This time, actually, they have doubled the budget for education. From 40,000 crores, they have increased it to 80,000 crores. And as I mentioned earlier, from 3 lakh crores for infrastructure, this year they are doing a 10 lakh crores investment. And the railways, they have increased by 1 lakh crores from 1.4 to 2.4 lakh crores. In national highways, the budget was 2 lakh crores. They made it 3 lakh crores. So if you see these kind of infrastructure investments generate more jobs. Nirmala Sitharaman was mentioning that every 1 rupee given as subsidy actually goes down to about 70 paisa. But if you put it in infrastructure and development works, the benefit is more than 3 rupees 40 paisa. So I think that is what the Prime Minister's envisioned, and he started doing this work. One way, the economy should grow so that the youth who are looking forward for jobs, they get jobs. And government is also concentrating on technology. If you see the kind of digitization this country has taken place, and I don't see any other country matching India in this digitization. So in every possible way, the government is thinking, and I think the opportunities are there. And I agree with the Karan when he mentioned we have come the 5th largest economy in the world, and we have overtaken British, who were ruling us for so many 200 years. And now there is a great opportunity for us how to reach $5 trillion in 2025-26. So we are on the right track. I think the Prime Minister has been trying to give us good governance, and he has controlled the fiscal deficit, which is most important in such circumstances. And if you compare most of the countries, including the Western countries, India is one of the strongest countries right now.
But the next question is Surender is waiting on. Surender, please go ahead.
Anna, good morning. Na peru Surender Reddy Anna. Nenu Huzurabad constituency.
Good morning, Surender Reddy garu.
Naku Venkataswamy దగ్గర నుంచి I am very familiar with your family, Anna.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So ఇప్పుడు యాక్చువల్గా ఏంటంటే ఒక చిన్న న్యూస్ ఉంది. అది అంటే ఎనీ టైం విత్ ఇన్ 1 month లోపల గవర్నమెంట్ డిస్ట్రాయ్ చేస్తారని, దానికి మనం బీజేపీ నుంచి మనం ఏ రకంగా మనం సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నాము అంటే నెక్స్ట్ ఎలక్షన్స్ కోసము, అంటే జనాలలో ఎట్లాంటి కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఇవ్వడానికి మన దగ్గర ఏమన్నా ప్లాన్ ఉందా ఏందని ఒక చిన్న థాట్, అంటే ఒక చిన్న క్వశ్చన్ అన్న మీకు. అంటే అకార్డింగ్ టు మీ, మాది హుజురాబాద్ కాన్స్టిట్యున్సీ, మాకు లోకల్ ఈటల రాజేందర్ గారు ఉన్నా కానీ అంతకుముందు ఉన్న జోష్ ఎందుకో ఇప్పుడు ఈ మధ్య మాకు కనబడట్లేదు. అంటే ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ లేదు మాకు. ఓ అన్న రాజేందర్ అని ఉన్నాడు, ఇది చేస్తాడు, మనకు అంటే సపోర్టివ్ ఉన్నాడన్న ఆ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఇంత ముందు ఉన్నది కూడా ఇప్పుడు లేకుండా ఉన్నది అనేది నేను దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ హియర్ ఫ్రమ్ ద మై విలేజ్, అదర్ మై నియర్ బై విలేజెస్. అంటే మనం ఎట్లాంటి అంటే మన ఇప్పుడు లోకల్ రూట్ క్యాడర్ కి మనం ఎట్లాంటి అంటే మెసేజ్ ఇస్తున్నాం లేదా కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఇస్తున్నాము అనేది దాని మీద కూడా ఒకసారి ఫోకస్ చేయాలన్న మనము.
No, మీరు చెప్పిన విషయం డెఫినెట్లీ వీ నీడ్ టు లుక్ ఇన్ టు ఇట్. కానీ యాక్చువల్లీ పార్టీ వైజ్ మా ఏదైతే బూత్ కమిటీస్ వేయడంలో, శక్తి కేంద్రాస్ మీటింగ్స్, ఇప్పుడు మేము స్ట్రీట్ కార్నర్ మీటింగ్స్ లో వెళ్ళినప్పుడు నేనే సర్ప్రైజ్ అయిపోతున్నాను. పబ్లిక్ వచ్చి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏదైతే అడుగుతున్నారో మాకు ఇంక్లూజివ్ మీటింగ్స్ ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ప్లేస్. అండ్ మీరు చెప్పినట్టు, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద కమిటీస్ మన స్టేట్ లో సమస్యలు ఏంది, దానికి పరిష్కారం ఏం చేయాలని చెప్పి మేము కమిటీ వేసినారు బీజేపీ వాళ్ళు, నేను దాంట్లో కమిటీ మెంబర్స్. సో వీఆర్ నౌ formulating a very good manifesto what BJP can offer to the people of Telangana. So up till now we are only highlighting what kind of shortcomings are there in KCR government. Ipudu BJP what it can do, because there is already a model. Maku Gujarat lo oka model undi, UP lo oka model undi. How we have been able to reach the people on important issues. So mainly actually if you see, housing is one issue, roads is one issue, health is one issue, education is one issue. So we are coming up with some good points in the manifesto in the coming days, and we'll definitely strengthen the ground for the party, and we will make you happy and peace, Nago Surendra Reddy garu, with what you have in mind.
షూర్, థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్న. బట్ ఇప్పుడు మేనిఫెస్టో కంటే ముందు మనం ఇంకా టైం లేదు కదా, అంటే జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ ఇంకా 1 month 2 months ఉన్నది అనుకోనే మనం ముందుకు వెళ్ళాలి కదా.
యు ఆర్ 100% కరెక్ట్. నేను అందరికి ఇదే చెప్తున్నా, జూన్ అనుకొని ప్రిపేర్ అవుతాము, డిసెంబర్ లో ఉన్నా కానీ పర్వాలేదు, కానీ జూన్ వరకు మనం ప్రిపేర్ కావాలని ఆ ఐడియాతోని వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాము. 1 month లో మీకు చేంజెస్ వస్తాయి. మీరు పాజిటివ్ గా ఏం బీజేపీ చేస్తుంది, హౌ టు స్ట్రెంగ్థెన్ ద లీడర్షిప్ and how to go forward. Definitely 1 month lo you will see many people joining us and strengthening the party.
Sure, thank you Anna. Srikanth Anna, మీరు మళ్ళీ 1 month తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి కాల్
పెడదాం తప్పకుండా పెడదాం.
ఒక కామెంట్, మనకి జనరల్ గా బీజేపీకి యూత్ ఓట్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్, బికాస్ యూత్ అయితే కంపల్సరీ వేస్తారు ఇఫ్ దే డోంట్ గెట్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్డ్ బై మనీ ఆర్ లిక్కర్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్. So that is the main important thing, like to focus on the youth, and lot of youth people means 18 and above they can vote, right? Lot of people not even registered the vote. I think some committee form chesi dan meeda focus cheste BJP will gain a lot, because they vote, we don't lose those votes. Those are like kind of mostly guaranteed votes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think enrollment is going on well only, and actually the election commission every 6 months they keep doing it. January they have just completed, but as you rightly said, the BJP cadre should go and check to see that, counter check to ensure that the youth enroll themselves, so that we have pakka vote from them, and we need to work for them also. We have to do something, give them something in the manifesto, so we'll definitely look into that.
అండ్ అవేర్నెస్ అయితే ఉండాలి యూత్ కి. రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అవేర్నెస్ సరిగ్గా ఉండదు విలేజ్ లలో వాళ్ళకి. హౌ టు రిజిస్టర్ ఆన్లైన్ ఉన్నా, లేకుంటే ఎవరైనా వాలంటీర్ తీసుకొని కొంచెం వాళ్ళ ఫార్మ్స్ ఫిల్అప్ చేయించి ఇవ్వడము, దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. దట్ మేక్స్ లైక్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ గుడ్ ఓట్ బ్యాంక్ ఫర్ ద బీజేపీ, అండ్ దోస్ ఆర్ గ్యారంటీడ్ ఓట్స్.
We were conscious of it, and we need to ensure that youth is always on our side and they don't fritter away here and there.
రైట్.
వివేక్ అన్న, ఒకటి ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ మీ నంబర్స్ చాట్ లో పెట్టండి భయ, వీ కెన్ యాడ్ యూ టు ది ఎన్ఆర్ఐ గ్రూప్. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ అన్న, ఇప్పుడు ఈ మన డ్యూయల్ సిటిజన్షిప్ గురించి మళ్ళీ కొంచెం మీరు యూ కెన్ త్రో సమ్ లైట్ ఆన్ దట్, లైక్ హౌ దీస్ ఎన్ఆర్ఐస్ కెన్ ఓట్, ఆర్ what all areas they can actually avail being a dual citizen, having dual citizen.
No, when I just entered, I saw your discussion going on those 3 issues.
Yeah.
I think they are very relevant. I will also take it up. And frankly speaking, up till now, I was only trying to strengthen my position in BJP. To see that on some of these issues, the top leadership takes up. In 2 National Executive Committee meetings, I had the opportunity of speaking, and I was able to speak and communicate some of the thoughts in Telangana which BJP needs to implement, and I had a very positive response from that. So slowly, once my reach improves a little bit more, I'll definitely take up such causes which are of national importance, and this is the genuine demand. I actually follow what your demands have been, and we'll definitely work towards it. I think it is possible, and only Modi Garu can do. Nobody else can do, because it is a very sensitive issue. Which
the next call we'll have some strong reply for this particular question. Before the call ends, Anna, there is one question which is troubling many. And every Tom, Dick and Harry comes out and asks you a question. Like, Vivek Anna, Vivek Bhai went to the farmhouse. Vivek Bhai is trying to change the party. Every Tom, Dick and Harry is coming onto the media channels, and they are saying, trying to say, put this in the front. What is your answer to that, Anna?
See, actually, Frank, the answer just it looks a little bit difficult to digest. But the truth is, I have not been in touch with anybody. Lot of pressure is there. Lot of pressure keeps coming. Congress nunchi kuda ostadi, because I actually have worked very hard to see that the party is becoming strong in Telangana. So both KCR and KTR feel somehow they have to damage my reputation. They have to damage me. So one of the agendas they have kept within their list is how to spoil my image. So in that pretext, they have started this campaign, because as you have seen, I played a very pivotal role in BJP win in Huzurabad and in Munagod for the performance, and in Dubak and GHMC. Actually, in GHMC, I was the joint convener for the party. And we were able to beat KCR and KTR in their own game. So they have targeted me. They wanted to see that my reputation is damaged. Actually, I was in Ahmedabad when they are saying that I went to the farm. And I can assure you one thing, I'll refuse to go anywhere. I don't go to anybody's houses, frankly speaking. But I will not go to anybody's house. And I can assure you all, I'll be in BJP. I will see that I will work towards the dethroning of KCR and his family in Telangana.
Now, we want you to push the dual citizenship very strongly. As well, we want you to retire in BJP in future.
Yes. See, actually,
one last.
I'm a very strong proponent, votary of good governance. Wherever I'm there, I like to do a good job of it. And what I've seen in BJP is in this last couple of years, there is a strong willingness in the party and the government to do good governance. So I think BJP will come to power in Telangana. We'll all work towards it. And because we all work for getting Telangana. And to see Telangana being destroyed by one family is very disheartening. So that's also one big responsibility on me. And only BJP can dethrone this guy. And we will definitely strengthen the party and see that KCR gets a setback in the coming elections.
Sure. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for joining the call. We are very indebted, and we definitely expect more cohesiveness in the BJP. As well,
Okay.
we pray Lord Krishna to give you more energy so that you'll get more success and kill the Ravana, do the Ravana Dahanam. Okay, Anna? Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, everybody.
We'll be in touch with you.
Yeah. Enjoyed the questions. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anna.